Hey, am I back now? Should be back. I was rambling there with no sound. Fun. So, welcome back. Thank you for letting me know of the technical difficulties there. Hold my cards. And I'll continue my rambling as per normal. I think my microphone cable came loose. So I just needed to plug it back in and then poke OBS to say, oi, use my microphone. Don't try and use something else. So that's all fixed. Now, anti-magic, so I need to use void armor, and phase. Yeah, I might stick with that as a focus because I hate playing up against magical creatures. So apologies again for those technical difficulties in the first few moments of this stream. It happens. It's rare, but my bad. Okay, I didn't even bother to look and see what my opponent's previous cards were, so let's go have a look again. There's a Kraken. But we've got Melee Mayhem and everything always hits. So probably might definitely be another Kraken, so let's build a magical death team and try and defend against that. Do it in unwholesome style. Let's put Pegasus in, Darker Ones there, and now we need an Amplify. Yeah, the Blast Shield will then protect the Pegasus nicely. Jin Murray's in there. Anything else that's got... No, not Knockout. I want Giant Killer. We're anticipating a Kraken. I don't think Legionnaire Alvar is going to actually be able to hit. Oh, actually, yes, they will. Because melee stuff will always hit. All the time. So, Dark One will track the attacks. If there's Blast, there'll be Reflex coming their way. And I still have 11 mana to sort out a backline. My backline's just going to be Cthulhu. Looks good to me. Okay, so I was expecting something different, but I'm okay with what I'll be fighting. A little bit nervous about all the magic that I've brought to the table though. And that Lord of Darkness is going to be pretty risky. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, the Dark One's gone and they didn't bring Undead Lich, so things might be okay, except for that freaking Retaliate. That Retaliate was really rude. Nice. Took care of the big killer. Now we've just got to deal with Golodon. That's easier said than done, however. Now we're in last stand mode. And if we can stun that Pegasus... Nope. Can we stun that Pegasus? Yep. But can we live? No. And then it's all over. So my goal is to try and crack into Champ 2, but I may end up in Diamond. Who knows? Hopefully, worst case scenario, I can hold in Champion 3. But we will have to wait and find out. It's 13 mana, so it's going to be the good old classic Llama plus creature. That creature is the Flesh Golem. My opponent picked their team rather quickly there. Am I going to be able to out-heal all of this? That's what, 811 damage per turn? Probably not. Ouch. Especially with Divine Shield in effect. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, I did say that Diamond was a possibility. I'm on a extremely long losing streak here. Haven't won a game since yesterday. Holy Protection, Equalizer. This one's got to be fire. Let's go with Tarsa. And we want Exploding Rats because they're always going to hit. Since we're going to have extra health, I think Serpentine Spire is a probable good choice. Let's go with a Cleanse and a Heal. These with 5 mana. Anything else that can speed us up. These with 4 mana. Go with the Tower Griffin. Do some slight rearrangings of things. Put the Flame Monkey right at the back. Oh, yuck, it's Milo. That's not great. Hey, I'm gonna welcome. The Thorns is gonna hurt so bad all the time that I'm dying. And that Acid Shooter is going to hurt the whole time also while I'm dying. Come on, where's the cleanse? There it is. Such painful thorns. I think I might actually be able to win this game. Provided we can get these cleanses in. And survive long enough to heal the various creatures. I think it's gonna be potentially a positive outcome. It's a slow going though. Hey, We2487, welcome. Good to see you back again this week. And hey, JB Saints as well. Glad to have you back as well. Well, I didn't think that this team had the appropriate level of staying power to beat a Milo Mycelia combination, but I think I may have just invented a new counter. Because we have Infinite Cleanse. We have essentially Infinite Heal, because Dr. Blight can't outdo us forever. And that's a pretty good outcome. Didn't expect that to be a winning combination against that sort of a team. That's a good replay for me to keep a copy of for reasons and for later, because that is something I am very happy with, that particular win. Let's see if we can pull some more off like that. We got Dragon and we got Death available, but it's Lost Magic and Summoners do nothing. So I guess we're gonna go Speedy Dragons. And then there's no point playing Biz Kitty, so we may as well go for Selenia being the most cost-effective option. Now, no magic means we want Return Fire as much as possible. Don't know that Robo Dragon Knight is the best option. They probably are. Ever Hungry Skull feels like a great option as well. Maybe we go down that path. But it's 99 mana, so Robo Dragon Knight it is. And what do we want to see in our second position? Let's go with... got return fire, but we don't have shield. No thorns either. I think I'm going to go for as much repair as possible. So I'm going to have that reach with that protect and that shield. And we're going to throw in Scale Doctor for the repair. Is there any actual tank heals we can bring? Corrupted Pegasus, sure, you can come along too. Tempted to put Twyla in the back in case of any sneak, but probably not the greatest idea. So we'll slip in Bigolator and Warchang instead. We'll see how this goes. Not all that confident about this team composition, but it's submitted. Silent Summoner's part sort of sent me wondering about what to do. Really glad I played that Gloridax Guardian, because all of this opportunity is going to go straight into their shield, which is fine by me. And of course, there being no magic available, I'm not sure that Dark Horn was the greatest of choices on my enemy's behalf. That hurts now. That hurts immensely. The Lord of Darkness wins again. They always win. Hey Bobcaj, welcome. Let's go again and see if I can get my second win for today. Unprotected, up close and personal. So we're talking about melee creatures being awesome once more. What am I going to play? They've got an Archmage Arius. They've got a Lorna that they seem to be very fond of. I'm going to work on the basis that I'm going to be encountering a Lorna. But up close and personal may butcher that. Go ahead with your question there, Bobcash. Happy to answer. And if I can't answer, someone in the audience is probably going to give you an answer. I'll probably give you an answer quicker than me because I'll be distracted by putting my team together. I think here I might just push for ranged attacks and hope that they don't rock a shield bearer. And by ranged attacks, I'm going to take advantage of that up close and personal so that Warchang can have a go. Then, I don't know, maybe a Hydra. Throw in a Luminous Eagle, and then Celestial Harpy. It's all wishful thinking here. Let's see if it will function as I intend. Probably going to get absolutely destroyed by Sneak and Blue Splinter. Okay, well, it's a sneaky Death Splinter. Okay, so you have a capture rate of 50% and need a 50 SP to get your first season chest. You waste your capture rate or miss out on the chest. That is a tough one. How long is it until you've got your daily focus ending? Because the other strategy would be to wait for a few hours until your ECR recovers over 50%, then try and get it in the next couple of hours after the ECR recharges. I know how to speak words today, because there is still 28 hours left in the season. So that is potentially another 28% ECR that will be recovered by this point tomorrow. So if you're willing to risk it, you can wait until this time tomorrow, then you'll have at least 28% more ECR to play with to try and get all the way up there. I sort of time my play to make sure I drain as much as I can, knowing that, hey, if I drain this much, I'm not going to be playing for another 2 days or whatever, which tends to coincide with my streams when I do my big long play sessions. So we've got reverse speed and we've got up close and personal for this one. And speaking of hard to win more than 2 battles in a row, I don't think I've done that today. So it doesn't matter what league you're at. It happens even up here in the Champion League. They do have a shield bearer, and again it's up close and personal. So if they bring that, I want to bring piercing. What can I do some fun piercing with? Let's go Wizard of Eastwood and rock the piercing. Chain Golem and Unicorn. No. I was speaking out of school there. Don't think Queen Mycelia is a great choice because I'm not going to be focusing on much Magic Reflect. We will bring the Screeching Vulture. It is reverse speed and trample is involved. No, it's not. It's just reverse speed. Never mind. I thought trample was involved here. Let's have a look at the slowest peoples. Oh, my Silic Infantry feels like a good choice as well. Why is there so many good choices? Let's throw Grund in. Oh no, they don't have reach. I need Dragon Splinter for that. Never mind. I am going to throw Oaken Behemoth in. Got the double opportunity. Oh, a bit slow. Well, slow in the context of this battle because it's reverse speed. So what are my options? 5 and below. None of them are particularly appealing. There we go. There's another opportunity, and we will throw a Thorny Boy on the rear. Well, Lord of Darkness bringing up the rear of the enemy team. Perfect. That's going to get me nice and wrecked. Because I'm just waiting for all of those retaliates to come through. They will happen. Welcome to new viewers. There I can see we got Max Marker just joined in. And observe another loss. And that brutal retaliation from Lord of Darkness. And again, retaliate that never misses. So I don't know how many losses in a row that is. That's 3 now. Well done to me. Hey, welcome to the stream there, Rabator. Hope I've said that correctly. Ratabor, sorry. Wrong way around with the B and the T. It's because my chat screen is so far away off into the distance. That and the general consensus is that I just can't read. Okay, so my opponent has played 1 team recently, and it is Water Splinter, so I'm going to anticipate that I'm going to see Water Splinter. Do I go Tarsa or Jotun? Let's go Jotun and spam retaliates, because if we can function with a retaliation. That's going to be quite nice. Maybe some magic. It's fun because that magic has thorns on it. Yeah, we'll throw the spellsmith in as well. Here comes the chicken. And we'll see what happens. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so they've got armor and they've got blind, which is going to hurt my retaliation chances. But I like my Naga Fire Wizard with the thorns. Everything else I don't like very much. It's not going to end super well. And that is your welcome to the Splinterlands community there, Bobcash. People here are really rather generous on streams and stuff. It's not the first time something like this happens. It won't be the last time something like this happens. There's always a benefit to being here live. Whether it's listening to me stoically ramble about how I lose every game I play, whether it's getting the chat in the chat box, meeting members of the community and so on, and blah 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 blah. But that's I don't know, 4 losses in a row for me now, so it's getting bad. Usually I win a few more games than this, and it is coming up to the end of the season, and that competition gets really tough. Do I win outside of stream? Nah, it's just loss. It's just loss 100% of the time. I do sometimes. It's about the same. I don't do anything special or anything to create this persona of, look at me, I can't win games on stream. But yeah, the competition this season has been crazier than the last few. And my opponent here seems to be playing a diverse mix of stuff. So I think I'm going to anticipate that they're going to be playing magic and try to do a magic-y reflecty team. Let's go with Ouster. And what are we going to do? We need some decent amount of health. I get the feeling that I might be playing Riftwing here. No, I won't be because they're an even-numbered creature. Let's go with the Deceiver, because when they get enraged, they may be able to do some dodging. We'll go with a Shadowy Presence, just because of the sheer amount of health that we get for that single mana cost. Maggots feels good because they'll increase in health as they grow. We'll bring along a Silence and a Weaken. We're left with 2 mana, so can't play 2 mana, so we've got to look at 1 mana cards. Sure, we'll go with the Legendary, and we'll go with Chaos Agent to bring up the rear. And what are we up against? Well, they've got 2 magic, and a sneak, and a slow. Hopefully I can hit stuff. I should have used an amplifier. Oh, that backfire was brutal. That backfire was absolutely brutal. And that's over. I shadowy presence will not be able to defeat the entire enemy team. But maybe my maggots will. I don't think so. They die to backfire as well. Oh, I am getting destroyed today. So, what is my win-loss this season? 340 games played, 155 wins with a max win streak of 8. So, my win-loss ratio has diminished quite a bit since the last season. Just having a look to see where my fellow guild members are. If I've even got any fellow guild members in the top 100. There we go. 31st is my first guildmate on the leaderboard. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there at 248. But the competition is intense. My goal now is to just not fall into diamond. Backfire hurts. It hurts in more ways than one. It hurts when it works and it hurts you, but it also hurts when you try to use it against your opponent and it doesn't trigger. That's when it hurts the most. Because it puts you right in the feels. Alrighty, Spreading Fury, Equalizer. Yeah, speed feels like the right strategy here. And our opponent certainly has a lot of it. So we are going to also try and use a lot of it. There's not a lot of mana to play with though, so let's be pretty tactical about what we choose. We want to bring... Where is she? There she is. Good old Bill of the Radiant. We also want to bring our... Where's our Stitch Leech? They're 3 mana? Yes, they're 3 mana. And finally, for 1 mana, we'll throw a Chaos Agent in the front and try and play the Backfire game yet again. Well, the Backfire game is not going to be functioning at all because we're both playing Biz Kitty. So everything is always going to constantly hit. So at least that works well for us. But it's going to be funny to see the comical speeds which both teams achieve. Yeah, look at that delicious resurrect. Alright, I really should have brought a heal along beyond the summoner. That's going to cost my tactics quite dearly here because I wanted to keep Billa and Stitch Leech alive for as long as possible so they could get truly massive and then just obliterate the rest of the enemy team. That might still happen. The only thing that I was silly about was I didn't bring any armor, so the repair on Brightwing is not so useful. Her speed is, just in terms of influencing the order of attacks here. But I think this little Stitch Leech up in the front is gonna do amazing tanky things, provided they don't get completely and utterly stun locked. It's okay, the stun lock is gone now. So Stitch Leech is gonna absolutely do wild and wonderful things to our opponents here. I'm really glad I picked Biz Kitty. Stitch Leech is going to end on an absurd amount of health. This is a great way to work. Great way to win. Yep. Happy for this to be a Streamer v Streamer event. And hey, welcome Butops and your audience. Thank you for coming along with the raid. And bang, Stitch Leech on 40 health to end that one. That was a good way to break my losing streak. Absolute amazing way to get through that losing streak. I'm happy with that. It's made all the more sweeter by knowing that it's a fellow streamer that was defeated there. Absolutely. Alright. let's move on to the next one. Hopefully we can do something like that again. I always like bringing stuff with Life Leech when it's an equalizer rule set because they start on an even footing, but they just build as the game goes on. Hebakoni, not too bad. I probably should have re-rolled my quest. I got anti-magic, but here I am, struggling away with it. One's out in Fog of War, so we probably could go Jotun here, but Mimosa's a threat. So is Grandmaster Wraith. I think Grandmaster Wraith is going to be my best bet. With my... I cannot play my trusty Shield Bearer. Okay, so if I can't play my trusty Shield Bearer, maybe we play a trusty Jared Scar. And we'll go and stack up some protection and some healing. Throw in some repair. I think there's one more repair I can bring. Yeah, there is. Is there? Yes. Scavo Hireling. I don't know. I think... Let's add Warrior of Peace. And then Jin Renova. Just to mix it up a little bit. Oh god. It's the Lord of Darkness. Again. Yeah, Brightwing would have been an excellent choice instead of Renova or even over Lone Boatman. But here I am. Nice. We got the kill. We got the Bloodlust. Now we just need to stay alive. We stayed alive by the barest of margins. That's bad because of force field. But it's okay now because we got one super tanky Warrior of Peace blocking the way. Could have gone better this battle, but it didn't need to go better because I ended up winning anyway. Alright, seems like I'm back in the winners corridor with 2 wins after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses in a row. Let's see if I can string another one together. While also, oh god, it's up close and personal, 12 mana. That's not enough mana. That's not enough mana at all. Only monsters with melee attacks. I think I'm going to go with Kalia. And I'm going to go super duper. Actually, no. I was thinking of going old school. But I'll use something that's got piercing and retaliate. Which is not in that splinter apparently. Is in Fire Splinter though. I don't know if Serpent of the Flame is a good idea. It probably is not. But we're going to give him the best chance to win with the team that will surround him. Flame Monkey to repair the armor. Creeping Ooze to slow them down, Scorch Fiend to reduce the amount of damage I take, and Chicken to just be a chicken. I will really hate it if it's Llama Mage plus... what's the 5 mana guy? Tortosan Chief or Harvester. Okay, not a bad combination. If I can get this retaliate going, I'm never going to be able to break their armor, so never mind. That sucks. But poison is good. Poison is very good. But now I am alone. Oh, great poison. I didn't get poisoned. Sweet. That is basically a guaranteed win now. RNG was good to me. Didn't look like it was going to be good to me at first. But it worked. It worked really nicely. So, it's 2 focus chests so far today. Up to 50 for the season. Many fewer than last season. But that is a 3-game win streak. And I should really start throwing in some anti-magic stuff when it's appropriate. The void armor, the phase. Maybe a nice dragon match will be suitable to do that. We'll see what happens. Come on, I want more battles. Give me more battles. More battles, more quicklier. And then I can have more losses, more quicklier. It's always good fun when that happens. I was going to say maybe I've run out of opponents, but we have odd ones out. Oh, that's a disgusting team. That's also a disgusting team. So they have a Lord of Darkness, and they can probably use it. So they also have a Valnamore, but it's odd ones out, so I don't really have to fear Magic Reflect all that much. I'm going to use Thaddeus. That gives me 15 mana for actual monsters. I'm going to go Blast and Blast. And let's look for something with Shield. Probably a bit over enthusiastic to play Arianthus, but I've done it. And probably need poison in case they bring something super annoying. I'm gonna go for the extra health. Can't play anything that's 0 mana, so let's see. Alright. I wish I had these two the other way around, but it's not really going to matter. Because that is going to happen. Dang, no poison. Dead. Dead. Hooray, poison. But now Arianthus can't defeat the entire enemy team because poison is inevitable. If poison was not inevitable, it would have gone better. I suppose I could have done a nicer job there by, even if I played sneak creatures, getting through that backline and actually hitting that skeleton assassin would have been difficult. It was a pretty good team that they put forward there. Absolutely destroyed. Absolutely crushed. But it happens. Let's see what we have to greet us next. Okay, Equalizer, Stampede. That's a really disgusting team. That's also a really disgusting team. Another really disgusting team. I think the only thing that's going to be able to beat a team like that is a whole bunch of snipe. So with Stampede and it being Equalizer, I'm going to go with Jotun, and I'm going to be super aggressive with Magnor. And everything else is going to be snipey boys. Snipe, snipe, snipe. Hello, snipe. There you are. Snipe. Snipe. Oh, too expensive. So we'll go that snipe. Then we'll look at Life Splinters tempting. Let's bring Cleanse to the party. Then all of this. Hope for the best. Why is it always a Lord of Darkness? Always, without fail. I really wish Magnor had Retaliate just like a Kraken. Be so nice if they did. Oh, they didn't even get a strike in. I swear, people get matched up against me and then they're like, how can I play Lord of Darkness to destroy you? And then that is exactly what follows. Skip. Another loss. Another defeat at the hands of Lord of Darkness. That match did not take very long at all to come around, and even though it's super sneak, I am going to do Llama Hydra. And then I'm going to click skip to results and know that I will win. Because that is an insane combination that can't easily be defeated. And was not defeated by my opponent in that case. The cognitive load there for victory was the lowest I've ever had it at. And now we're back to Stampede and Equalizer. Oh, looks like they've played that rule set recently with the Chaos Knight and the Silver Shield Knight and a whole bunch of other stuff. They won't be playing that this time. I think I'm going to have to play a Kraken. But the problem is, I very clearly don't know how to play Kraken properly. So I know you've got to play the Kraken itself. Then generally helps if you use some silence, I guess. Like that. Then you go and give them some healing. And then a little bit more healing. And you throw headwinds in. Maybe. Maybe this works. Who knows? I generally have no idea what I'm doing with this particular combination of stuff. Let's see how long I have to wait for it to happen. That's my defeat, that is, that I'm talking about. I sense it coming. Is this how I'm meant to play Kraken, guys? I don't know. Oh, that dodge. That could be pretty dodgy. I missed a cleanse. Thanks, Dr. Blight. Oh, good retaliate. Maybe I won't end up needing that cleanse, which I failed to bring. Nope, I will need that cleanse. But I feel like I'm through enough of their team for it to not matter at this point. Because Ruler of the Seas can just go ahead and clean up. Provided Torrent Fiend can hold the line back there. Looks like they will, thanks to the triage. It's only a limited number of turns before we run out of potential there as well. Provided this guy doesn't get hit by Affliction. There it is. There's the Affliction. They're only taking 4 damage per turn. Now they're dead. So now I think we'll just scrape through with the win. The Affliction really sucks. But Ruler of the Seas, definitely worth their while in this particular battle. They did the right thing for us. They were our hero. So that's 2 wins in a row. Let's try and crank out something focusing on that anti-magic. See if we can do something pretty good, or whether or not we just languish in horror and loss, as per the norm. We are waiting, as we always do. Hello, opponents. Come on, come all. I'm ready. Or at least I feel like I'm ready to lose again. Is that what's going to happen though? I don't know. Here we go. Holy Protection, Noxious Fumes. I would have loved to have played Life Splinter for this one. Okay, they have a Kraken. I think I might go Jotun and do the immunity dance, because so much immunity. Elmo can be our anti-snipe. There's 4 immunities on the board. Now we need the biggest magic damage we can fathom, preferably with a lot of health, or, you know, perhaps with expanding health. Let's bring Margie of Chaos along. Okay, don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm hopeful. Oh, why is it always a Kraken? I should have learnt my lesson by this point. This is not going to go well. There's very little chance that my retaliations are actually going to hit. We might do a little bit of reflective damage thanks to Almo and friends, but my only real hope is them missing Almo, which has not occurred on as many occasions as I have required it to happen. But they are losing health very, very rapidly to poison. They've only got 3 rounds left in them, and Caledon is a tanky boy. Oh, that miss. Oh, I think I've got it. That poison. Perfect and beautiful. Coupled with that last stand on Ifrit Elder. There's another really unconventional team combination doing the winnies just like a horse. I'm saving that one so I can include that in my summary of the stream, because those are 2 wins that I've been genuinely impressed by. Wins that I didn't think that I'd get. I guess that was sort of an anti-magic team, maybe? How many, 84,000? Yeah, that was a significantly larger portion of reward shares for that one. We'll try to continue to build on that. Okay, aim true, no healing. That's a redemption team, but an interesting one. Let's think about going with... Everything's always gonna hit. Oh, I really wish I could play Life Splinter, but I can't. So instead, I'm gonna go with Dragon Splinter. Who's gonna have the most health? I think Death is gonna be the best complementary to my strategy here, because I want to go with the Mighty Desert Dragon. Now, there's no healing involved in this battle at all, but I want to try and trample through as many weaklings as I possibly can. So I'm gonna support myself with this little combination. We will go and bring up our health. Got 5 mana left to play with, so Dragon is potentially vulnerable to magic, so we'll flick in that silence. Now who can go in the second position? Debating between Halfling Alchemist and Naga Assassin. I'm gonna go with Halfling Alchemist because Naga Assassin will be useless, provided that everything will hit. And Shadowy Presence will become useless once Desert Dragon is dead. Why is there a Lord of Darkness in this team? Good God. Again. So very annoying. And now it's just little old Dragon Man versus the world, and the world is filled with a lot of darkness. That sucked. That triple weakness absolutely wrecked me in combination with the Cursed Slime Ball. I did not deserve to win that, but I wanted to win that. Target practice, Earthquake, so everything has snipe. How to get around the fact that everything has snipe? Don't play anything that is vulnerable to snipe. So let's go with... We're going to go with Death. We're going to go with Death. And Deceiver Man. It's going to be our main man. We've got plenty of flying options. So many flying options. Definitely going to use Void Dragon. I feel like Dragon Spirit can be a nice little, look at me, I've got immunity mini game. There's a snare. Yeah, everything so far is flying. Oh, look at that. I've got a completely flying team. Just so happens. Hopefully they don't have any magic reflect. We'll see. Welcome, Kisfer. Good to have you with us. Welcome to the Parade of Loss that I am broadcasting today. Perhaps this will be one of those memorable wins for me. I hope so. But not always. It hasn't been the best of days for me today. In Splinterlands, at least. We'll keep on waiting for our opponent to find their team, do their thing, etc. And yeah, I don't really mind what I'm fighting. Only thing of concern is Lord Arianthus. That and this absurd amount of other stuff. They haven't really prescribed themselves to the anti-sneak sort of stuff. Oh, come on, why did that hit? Good little stun. I wish he could just abstain from attacking this round so he wouldn't take the thorns damage. But hey, here we are. Oh, why couldn't he backfire again? Another loss. Another one. 2 in a row. So close to that 51st season chest. Don't even care about the daily one at this point. And we wait some more, some longer. It's all that I seem to do is wait and wait and wait. Spend way more time waiting than I do submitting my teams. If I submitted all of my teams without the waiting, I'd end up losing many, many more games, I think. Yep. Such a long wait. And as soon as I say that again for the 14th time, we have another battle. Equalizer and hitters. That is a pretty disgusting looking team. That's a very interesting team. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say they've got a green focus on their hands. I am going to go with a life team. Conjurer. Amplification. Plus immunity is always a nice win. Let's go with a life leech and that stuff, and I really want to use Billa, but Stitch Leech was so good last time in this particular rule set, so Truth Speaker is going to come around. Because it is knockout, let's bring a cleanse as well. Now 5 mana for something amazing. Haven't brought any stuns. Maybe I need to rethink this team composition. Maybe I need to bring Kralis. Oh, maybe we need to not do that and maybe just bring Jared Scar. Then we'll drop that, do that, since it starts on immunity. Let's see if... Oh yes, this is going to work fantastically. Sure, the magic is going to hurt me at first, but hopefully I'll have enough healing power to... Well, I won't have enough healing power to overcome that, so never mind. Fortunately, Stitch Leech doesn't have any poison. That was a very lucky miss. Miss. Beautiful. Okay. The Pelacor Conjurer has so far been the most amazing MVP by repeatedly dodging enemy attacks. Now that triage is gone, I think yet again it's gonna be little old Stitch Leech to come and save the day. Thanks, Cleanse. You're doing an awesome job. I'm really lucky I've got 2 cleanses rolling here as well. Oh, those heals are massive. Absolutely massive. Good old Stitch Leech. They've probably been my best card today. Absolutely massive health. Not as much health as last time, but still pretty good. 33 health. Unstoppable Stitch Leech. I'll take that one. Got me through to that 51st season chest. I don't know because I don't use Splinter Tools, but feel free to go look at my profile, grab the teams, and find out. I think it's the Pelacor Conjurer there that was the... It was between Pelacor Conjurer and Stitch Leech. The dodging was so good thanks to Phase. Explosive Weaponry and Holy Protection. It's time for the speediest game in the world. We're going to go with Death and Swiftness Power. So it's going to be quadratic swiftness. I'm going to try and extend that by also grabbing a whole bunch of slow. Yeah, Cursed Windaku can be our tank. And then I've got, what, 16 mana left. So who's going to be the most obnoxious thing? I don't think Thorns is going to be much of a threat, so I might go with Carnage Titan. Let's put Spirit Miner there, Supply Runner there. Let's see how this goes. Really hope they don't retaliate. That'll be awkward. It's likely that they will, because it's 2 attacks I have to deal with. Oh, we're playing Damien Wolf yet again. They've shut the door on Blast, though, at least in the back line. Oh, there's the Retaliate. That was brutal. Thorns was pretty nice. But now we're in trouble because this trample is... Oh! Oh, hello, thorns. I thought that trample was never going to end. I'm glad that it did. That darker one, though, is ruining all of my plans here. All of my, trampling plans. Uh-oh. That death was really unfortunate because it destroyed the speed boost that my Carnage Titan had, which enabled the Chaos Dragon to go first. That's what cost me that game. It was pretty close though, because if my Carnage Titan got going, would have been a better outcome for me. It was not a better outcome for me. It was a bad outcome for me. Okay, here I'm probably going to roll with... Oh, they're going to use a Lord of Darkness, aren't they? It's Evens and it's Stampede, so... Let's use Kron. Let's use Goblin Psychic. And for our front line, let's be totally obnoxious. I don't think Goblin Psychic is actually the best choice because for 2 mana I can use that. No. At least armor may stop the trample. We'll throw the flesh golem in the front. And have fun with some 0 mana cards sitting elsewhere. I just hope they don't stack a whole bunch of sneak. Good, they didn't stack a whole bunch of sneak. The darker one may be troubling for a little bit. So grateful for that cleanse. Thing that I've probably got to watch out for though is the fact that all of their fire is very focused on position number 1, so I need to absolutely get rid of that darker one in order to be ensured of the victory, because it's really the only thing that can stop me at this point. I don't think I'm going to lose a single creature. Don't need that last stand. Don't need it at all. All I needed was the cleanse. I'll take it though. It's the second time I've played this person today. Recognize the name. I think they beat me the first time. Oh, that's a very nice amount of season points. Now, did they defeat me last time or did I defeat them? It was Eugene 2. No, I defeated them last time as well. And last time they also used a Lord of Darkness. Alright, that fills me with joy. It's about as joyous as you'll see me and hear me. What have we got? Silent Summoners and immunity. Well, immunity is going to be required. I think I'll be going with Tarsa. Oh, doesn't matter anyway. So we may as well go with Dragon Splinter then, along with Fire. And I'm not going to search by immunity, I'm just going to search by Retaliate because I want to use Forgotten One. And we also want to use Caledon. So there's 2 immunities on our team. What else are we going to play? Probably want stuff with high health. There's not a lot of mana left though, only 4. Well, how about go with ant miners, and then I just risk my opponent bringing something with opportunity. Throw another immunity into the mix and see what happens. Well, that's a pretty big risk I played there with them bringing gelatinous cube. Scavenge here might be useful. Good job to the forgotten one. Come on. Ah, oh, dang. No secondary retaliation. But they retaliated just fine. Good little dodge. On the bright side, at least I've got Void, I guess. If I get poisoned, so I can't get poisoned actually. That's fine then. Because it means I'm going to outlive Dr. Blight, but I'm definitely not going to be outliving the cube. Because they can out-heal the amount of damage that I'm doing. That's 4 healing. No, actually. They're taking more damage than they're healing every turn. The cripple. The cripple is working in a lovely fashion. Who ever thought... No, it's not going to quite get there, but fatigue almost killed a cube. The fact that they didn't have it leveled, so it didn't have the void, gave Caledon the edge there, which I'm rather happy with. Okay, can I get to that 52nd chest? Can I get to it in the next battle is the real question. Let's see. Two wins in a row. I'm probably going to lose this next one. And I don't think I'll be making Champion 2 this season. It's a long time since that's happened. 56 mana, unprotected. What are they dragon like? Are they dragon with life splinter? They've got a chain golem. Doesn't look like they have much death stuff, so let's go all in with the speed once more. It's a status quo. Now, we've got no armor to speak of, so... I really want something that's going to be able to stand up to Lord of Darkness, in case they do have a Lord of Darkness lurking in their collection. No armor makes that incredibly difficult, though. Let's risk a Jin Murray in the front line. Way we can absorb some damage. Our assassin at the back. I think I am going to use Darker One, but I'll put them in that second position where they'll be slightly less vulnerable. Okay, well, hi there, Sandworm. At least I've got a chance to dodge attacks. But Darker One had no chance of dodging attacks. Okay. Nice. Backfire worked. Amazing. Now I've just got the melee squad left without the close range rule set in effect. Oh, this backfire has been phenomenal for me. It's too bad it's out of play now. We need that Dr. Blight gone. There's no win now. Not a possibility of victory there. I'm definitely not getting to Champion 2 this season. Maybe I'll play again tomorrow night. I'm not sure. Probably won't. But it's a possibility. But I don't think I'll be able to push myself over the line anyway. Definitely not within the next 50 minutes or so. But if you guys have got any hints to help me get there, you're more than welcome to spam them in the chat. I'll be more than happy to experiment. Way more than happy. Because that'll be victory. Okay, what's next? Super Sneak, up close and personal, 16 mana. You know what? No cognitive load required. Hydra in the back. Party in the front. Actually, let's go with chicken at the front. Fungus Fiend there. My Silic Morphoid there. And hope that Hydra can retaliate and thorns their way to victory. That's the plan. Will it work? I don't know. Alright. It's my law, so maybe? We got a nice reserve of health. But those thorns are gonna really hurt that Hydra. That thorn shield is really gonna hurt. And now the Hydra is gonna be a victim of their own success. Oh, they need some time to heal. They didn't get any time to heal. Let's go, Brownie. Hey, Hender. Good to see you. Long time no see. And Brownie could not last stand their way to victory. They absolutely could not. Okay. Time to give up. No. 2 games in a row gone. Seems to be the trend. 2 lost. 1 or 2 won. But it could be another fantastic and epically long rest in peace streak from me. We'll find out very shortly. Okay, here we go. Holy Protection, Explosive Weaponry. No doubt they're going to be going Valnamore and all magic. So, let's rock the most anti-magical team we possibly can in line with our focus. We're going to go Jin Murray up in the front. We're going to protect the Corrupted Pegasus with a Revealer. Or do I want to throw Almo? No, because I need Amplify. darkness? No. Immunity is cool though. Let's isolate Darker One. No, I'm not going to do that. Because I actually want some stuff to go into there. So, Weeding Warrior, then we've got 6 mana to lay down some more damage. Let's go Magi Necrosi. So we've got a pretty wild variety. Okay, I'm glad I went with who I went with. They've approached this problem in a very similar way to me. However, I do not have Return Fire involved. Hopefully, we can do the good old Giant Killer knockout. If we can get a stun in. Come on, stun. Man, my team is slow. But they drew first blood. There's the stun. There's the knockout. There's a dead Jinn. Okay, Pegasus is very well positioned in my team here. And Magi Necrosi with their camouflage is also really well positioned. But they're about to start dying very soon. When they unleash on Almo, but luckily they don't need to unleash on Almo. What a great team combination I put together for this one. That went really, really fantastically well. And it wasn't even a team that was countering what they were playing. It just happened to work. I'm not going to complain on that. Let's see what comes next. Equalizer, Unprotected. You know what time it is. It's time for another Stitch Leech chapter. In fact, it's time for a just general Life Leech chapter. But we're going to make sure that these guys are supported as well as they possibly can. Now, there's broken armor, so we're going to go with Angel of Light this time around. Who's going to deliver our cleanse? Let's go Herbalist. And I'm going to go with, what's his face again? Even though he won't have armor and will be pretty fragile to start off with. Start off with Jared Scar. I've still got oodles of mana left. So you know what? Let's just throw in Kralis. And we'll protect things for as long as we possibly can. Oh, Dr. Blight yet again. I'm really grateful they didn't bring a sneak. Yeah, Bloodlust is it's a non-starter here. The crowd control is far too strong. We'll see if Kralis can do a better job at standing up to Lord of Darkness. I think the answer is going to also be no. And now we're down to skipping, because there was no chance from that point. Yeah, And it was a lot of stuns as well. And even Krallis with the immunity to stun didn't manage to do a whole bunch of fighting the comeback game at all either. Sort of in the position where you want it to not hit so it doesn't have things happen, because it's not just the stun, it's the retaliate. Alrighty, Rise of the Commons, weak magic. Okay, well, let's go Chancius and Shield Bearer and Sneaky Poison. That's about where my notions for victory end. Let's do the double shatter. Luminous Eagle and Lone Boatman. 3 for a heal and a cleanse. Leaves me with 6. There's no knockout here. We do have the double repair and we've got a triage, so let's go with another double strike, even though they brought a shield bearer too. I'm hoping that the double shatter will do nice things for me. At least the shatter's coming through before the assassin gets to come through with their attack. Excellent. First blood was mine. So I've still got my resurrection waiting for me. That sucks. But hey, I'm back. Now their shadow comes through. I think I should be able to come away with this win. I'm not sure if it's just on the basis of the fact that I had the double shadow or whether it's the fact that the gold foil shield bearer managed to attack before the regular foil shield bearer. Shield bearer was one of the first gold foil cards that I maxed out when I opened my Untamed packs. It was the most prominent of the gold foil cards that I had obtained, so I thought I'm just going to go max it out. It's the least distance to max, so I did. And then Shield Bearer turned out to be an incredible card, so I'm really glad. It also looks really nice in gold foil. And there's the victory. So 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss. These chests seem to be coming so very slowly. 62,000 rating points for that. Well, achievable goals is the 7th daily quest. So we'll keep on going. Keep on waiting, it seems, as well. Seems to be the thing to do. Can't do anything else at the same time. Hey Maui, Good to have you with us. Your classic greeting. Hello, Azor, indeed. If you see a carrion shade, you can't finish reading the tooltip. Keep your distance. Target practice. Everybody have a snap. I wish I had an Axe Master. I really wish I had an Axe Master. I do not have an Axe Master. I guess I'm going to try and force them to attack Almo. And pretend to know what I'm doing with Jotun. And hope that they don't play Blue Splinter. There's a close range. Molten Ash Golem is a close range machine as well. Caladum. Ifrit Elder for the last stand. Mana cost sorting, please. I guess I cannot avoid Cornelius. I don't think there's an amplifier I can play. So that's not a great combination to be fighting. At least there's no return magic fire, i.e. magic reflect, on this guy. But Mycelia is a really annoying problem. Come on, get that magic reflect done. I wish magic reflect also splashed. Be ludicrously overpowered if it did. It doesn't. That's a loss. That's a loss. I don't think that Axe Master would have helped me there though, Maui. Would have definitely not helped me. Close range and spreading fury. It's time for Llama Mage and Cornelius. And yeah. That's fundamentally the team that I wish to play here. We will play some other stuff just to, you know, pretend that we're not just playing Cornelius and Llama Mage, but fundamentally we're playing Cornelius and Llama Mage here. My opponent is not. That snipe, and that snipe is going to be freaking deadly. That's not great. Because first we'll go Kron, and second we'll go our precious Cornelius. Oh, that speed differential is disgusting. Too much damage for poor little Cornelius. And super buggy. So we'll refresh that page. Queue up again. Can I get to that 7th chest? Oh, here we go. Yep. Llama Hydra now. Because of the 14 mana. Off we go. No, I'm never going to open packs. Never. I've got potions to do so, but I want to wait until all the summoners are out. That way I've got a chance of getting summoners in the packs as well. So yeah, I'm going to be waiting a very, very long time before I open up those packs. Even though I've already got my Chaos Legion maxed. Going to be waiting a long, long time. I'll probably be opening some Rift Watchers packs on stream. I haven't really decided how many I'm going to get yet. Because I barely got any dice packs. And I don't have a Mylor. I don't have many of the other dice cards that are useful. So I think Rift Watches is going to be the first mini set that I end up maxing out. Alright, let's go. Let's get an Angry Hydra going. With an Angry Thorns and then a nice Retaliate. Oh, could not ask for more perfect conditions. There goes. Oh, that's a shame. Those missing Retaliates are a big shame. Oh, this could be trouble here. Come on, hit. Oh no, I needed that trample to hit. If that trample had hit, that would have been fine. But it didn't. Therefore, lost to me. Okay, Melee Mayhem unprotected. And that's a whole lot of Death Splinter. And 23 mana, the Thaddeus threat is very, 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 very real. What are we gonna do? Thaddeus threat is enormous, actually. Yeah, I know, right? It's like cheap card beat super expensive card. That's the great thing about this game. I wasn't prepared to deal with the cognitive load of submitting a full team. You know, if Death Splinter can play the Redemption minigame, so can I. Because we've got just as much Redemption in the Life Splinter. Unfortunately, oh no, Uriel the Purifier does fit. Let's go. Let's do it. Alright, let's see if Life Splinter Redemption can beat Death Splinter Redemption. This could be fun. Or it could be horrific. Alright. Bangity bang bang bang. Fortunate miss. Good job, chicken. Now we trigger our eventual redemption stack. There's more redemption. Ah, the miss. No, I could not defeat them with my redemption stack. I couldn't even eke out a draw. That's unfortunate. But it's happened. That's now 5 losses in a row. 2, 4, no, 4. Can't count. That's why I lose so much. Okay, what's next? Healed out, explosive weaponry. Do I want to go and do the... I probably want to go blue splinter and double up on the reflection shield. So Kraken will go bang, return fire. Now we probably need some silence. There's no triage to happen though. Alright, well, we definitely want an amplifier to happen then. There's a cleanse. Now that's 8 mana. Yeah, sure, why not? Did you know Sharnus? Then those guys will be super protected with a double reflection shield. Oh god, that's a lot of gold foil. But hey, it's not max level gold foils, which is pretty wonderful. Unfortunately, my return fire is not going to be doing much at all. I'm sad, my Kraken is dead. But theirs shall soon follow. And the blast shield is proven to be quite effective up until that point. And now it's all over. Unless Oceanus can just dodge everything, which is not looking likely. Rip me. That's 5 losses in a row now. And there's 15 minutes left for me to try and grab myself a victory so I don't sort of have this wall of loss shame behind the seeking enemy screen. 1 loss, 2 loss. Has it all been to people that have been ranked above me? No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. It's pretty even competition. Because then I've defeated someone well above me, and someone well above me has defeated me. Then I've won a fairly evenly matched game, then lost to someone higher ranked, then been destroyed by someone lower ranked, beaten someone lower ranked, beaten someone lower ranked, destroyed by someone higher ranked, beaten someone while being lower ranked. It's pretty even. It's nice. Equalizer and Spreading Fury. Do we dare go llama plus flesh golem? I think I do. Let's see. I'll probably be easily defeated. But you know what? I don't have to think too hard. Which is great. Thinking too hard is painful sometimes. If Beatrix had a heal, she'd be an awesome last stand. Not that you can really see behind there, but the close range, the thorns and the cripple be pretty good. She'd actually be amazing with Prince Renan, but I don't have a Prince Renan. I don't think a lot of people do. It'd be nice if I had a Prince Renan. How much does a Prince Renan go for these days? Beta summoners. Maxed Prince Renan is 1939 USD on the market. That's a bit pricey. We're up against my little Crowling here. And Demoralize. Everything is really going to hurt. But lucky we got a cleanse. I think maybe victory awaits me. Slowly. very slowly chipping away. Yeah. Should be a nice win. Slow win. Skip to results win. 2 creatures. Oh, massive win. Defeating someone with 45-25 rating to bring my rating to 3,900. That's good. But can I follow it up with another match? With another win? And something to focus on the focus, more importantly. Focus on the focus. What a turn of phrase. What's going to come my way? I have no idea what's going to come my way. Little League, Fog of War. So everything is going to be attacked in the order it appears. And it's a little tiny league. Do they, at any point, I'm gonna be somewhat risky here. Ouster. There's my blast shield in case they're thinking of doing the same thing. And I'm just gonna go for it with blast. And protect my creatures from blast. In case they go with blue splinter. It's not been a very productive stream for me here today. Thought it'd be closer to Champ 2, but the competition this season has been very rough. Well, they did go with the blast option. They've unfortunately got the speed boost here. No, their Fiend's only level 1, so they didn't bring the speed boost. But now I've got the... No, I don't have the blast shield because I don't know clearly how that works. And I'm not going to win that. Don't think I've moved my rating at all today. I think it's stayed firmly in one spot. I've barely made 1,000 DEC out of the battles that I've played as well. So not all that productive at all. I'll try and get that next chest, but with only 9 minutes to go, I don't know if I can. 16 mana, everything always hits. Let's see. What am I going to do? Lost legendaries, aim true. They have a Mylor. If everything's gonna hit, I think let's go Tarsa. Play the retaliate minigame. With a Chaos Agent, just to bring up the rear. Don't think it's gonna go that well. Ooh, it's a Wave Brood, so it might go well. Unless we get stun locked. No, we're all good. Still the threat of being stun locked. But at Little old Phineas doing the absolute destroy button. Excellent use of that oppression ability. Company shit gone in one hit. Albatross was gone in one hit, and then the rest of the team fell away like absolute trash. Okay, now I want to try and scrape in another chest. I'm getting greedy. It's good fun. It's good fun to get greedy in this game. Oh, I can't even see who that was against, Maui. I'm imagining it wasn't you, but that was a good game. But interestingly, even though I was going to go play that retaliate minigame, they didn't actually play anyone that I could retaliate against. It was just that speed that helped me out rather significantly. Okay, reverse speed evens. We've either got life or green splinter. Well, that's a whole bunch of odd creatures. I think I'm gonna go for Lyanna. Failed summoner. Chuck my Cilia in, as well as the princess. You know what? I'm also going to go with Wood Nymph, just for complete overkill on the healing front. And I might try to sneak in and really hope that they don't bring Milo. Of course it's Milo. Of course it's Milo. There's the fresh affliction straight away applied to my failed summoner. Well, we nearly got their Dr. Blight out of the picture. But at least their mycelia should be disappearing now. Which is pretty nice. Oh, that miss. That painful, painful miss. At least we haven't been afflicted yet, although I'm probably speaking too soon. We're dead. Yeah, this isn't going to end well. Let's just pretend that one didn't happen. At least I only lost 4 rating points. And with about 3 and a bit minutes to go, we'll see whether I can pull another win. Equalizer and reverse speed. Sounds perfect for my beloved life splinter. Blast. Repair and heals and stuff. A life leech. Another life leech. Some sort of healing. Now that's a lot of mana left in the tank. Yeah. Let's try Jared Scar again. So High Priest Darius there, Brightwing there. Stitch Leech before Billa. Okay. Interesting. It's the Battle of the Bloodlusts. And I don't need to fear Gin Inferni all that much. The good news is my sneak will be functioning as per expectations. But the bad news is that blast is being pretty brutal. Stitch Leech isn't really the target you want to resurrect. Jared Scar definitely is. He's only got the 1 health left though. Yeah, I don't think I can come away with that victory there. And that's not a win. Let's see, I can probably squeeze one more loss in here before I depart for the day. There's about a minute or so left. And as always, I'll be back again on Thursday here on Splinterlands TV. It's been a great little 2 hours. There'll be about a 1 hour intermission between me and the next streamer coming along, as is the case on Monday evenings. And on Thursday night, I'll be back to go through my end of season rewards and all the other stuff that's happened between now and then. It's going to be interesting to see if I can squeeze my way into Champ 2 tomorrow night when I play, if I decide to play, if I haven't drained my ECR too much. Here we go, last little battle. I'm just going to, as quickly as I possibly can, put together a team and hope that my opponent has done it, so you guys can see at least one more battle. Otherwise, that'll be a suspenseful end for you all. It is Endless Stampede, so I'm going with the Sacred Unicorn. I think then I'm just going to throw in Blast to try and get through the back lines. 3 mana, there we go. Now there's 10 mana left, so Cornelius, and let's go. Let's see. I don't think we're going to see it. Oh, we'll skip to results. I won! And I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Cheers.